Everybody, and welcome to another episode of Networking at Noon. Super excited to be here today with Joe Reichel from the Ocala CEP. Hi, Joe.
Hello.
Glad to have you join us, and we're going to do a little bit of networking at noon. So, Joe, can you tell me what is the Ocala CEP?
So we are the one-stop shop and voice for the business community. We are the Ocala Marion County Chamber and Economic Partnership. We provide support and guidance and assistance to the businesses in the Marion County Metro. We are a one-county metro covering all of Marion County.
So you're probably the only chamber of commerce that I know that doesn't go by, like most other chamber of commerce, it's like, the area chamber of commerce. What made y'all decide to go with CEP versus the chamber and branding, if you know?
Oh, yeah. So just in 2012, we merged our chamber and our EDC, our Economic Development Council, and these were merged into the Chamber and Economic Partnership. At this point, leaders in our community recognized that both entities were doing an okay job, but not as good of a job as they could if they were merged and doing everything unitedly. And so that's where bringing the two together under one roof, working in the same direction, really catapulted the growth in our community.
Gotcha. And I hear congratulations are in order?
Well, we are the 2020 Chamber of the Year. We were named this by the ACC, which is the Association of Chamber and Chamber Executives. So this is a nationwide recognition. We have had that designation probably for 1 year, and just recently another community, one Spartanburg, was named the 2021 Chamber, but we're still the 2020 Chamber of the Year.
Gotcha. Excellent. Yeah, we had Matt Wilkerson on last week, and he was sharing, and I'm like, I don't know if I realized that. So belated congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.
So what is it that we're here on Networking at Noon, so a lot of business entrepreneurs are watching this. What is it that the chamber can do to really help those small businesses?
Well, part of what we do that really helps small businesses, everything from our business incubator, which helps entrepreneurs get their businesses started. We have that kind of assistance in order to get them in a direction and going and being a profitable business. So we can help with that. And then once a business is established, we have our business services that such as a networking event. We create all these programs and opportunities for people to engage in the community. And this is another way that we offer that assistance. So there's two. Is that enough for now?
You tell me. I don't know if there's another one you want to highlight.
Well, part of our chamber, is just assisting those businesses that we do have also. And we do that through our business retention team, making sure that these businesses have the tools that they need in order to grow. Part of what we're working with is our school systems is helping our kids in order to, as they become adults, to be able to be employed in our community. So that's something that we're also currently working with. And my job is the advocacy side. And that is working with our local government officials as well as state officials in order to be able to assist in anything that might hinder a business in growth when it comes to government. So one of the, on Monday we had Kat Kammack, Congresswoman Kat Kammack, U.S. Congresswoman. She was here representing our area. She was down visiting from Washington, in order to be able to talk to our manufacturers. So we had 20 manufacturers in the room, and just talking about their problems and growth specific problems and how our government officials can help. And that's where she wanted to be able to get to know them, get to know their problems, and be able to see what she can do to help.
Gotcha.
That's where I come in helping our government connect with our local businesses.
Cool. Now, Ocala, for people that are watching this that maybe have not heard of Ocala before, can you tell us where in the state of Florida Ocala is located?
So we are in north central Florida, about 45 minutes south of Gainesville, straight west of Daytona, an hour west of Daytona, right in the middle of the state. If you're going up I-75 or up or down I-75, you will go right through Ocala. It is known as horse country. We are the horse capital of the world. We have over 60 breeds of horses in Marion County, and that's what creates the horse capital of the world. Kentucky, Lexington, they claim to be a horse capital, but they're more of a thoroughbred capital in reality. So,
what about Ocala has created it to be the horse capital of the world?
So being that we have so many breeds of horses, but the draw for equine is what we have here, and that is the type of soil, a lime rock based soil that creates a better grass, basically for these horses to feed on, and the sandy soil is a lot better for their joints as far as training and running and whatever. So also, maybe you've heard of the World Equestrian Center. That is located here in Ocala as well, and it is one of the largest training facilities for equine.
Cool. All right. Interesting to know. Learning a little something new because I knew it was the horse capital, like, it was known for horses, but I did not know why. So love it.
And with that, here at the Chamber, we have a specific equine sector, an Equine Initiative, and that is helping connect equine businesses with the community and helping the community connect back with them. So,
Gotcha. Cool. So I know we talked a little bit about, the CEP and what you guys do there in Ocala. When you're not working, though, what do you like to do for fun?
So anything outdoors is where I'm into, and just events, things like that. But I am an avid hunter. I do enjoy hunting, fishing, getting outside, biking, hiking, anything like that.
Very fun.
Yep.
I was going to say, is it season yet or is it later in the year? I'm trying to think.
There's nothing as far as hunting season right now. Going into lobster season here soon though, but the next I will be going in Maine in October up to Maine. That'll be my next hunting trip. But deer season will start here in September with archery here in Florida.
Oh, so do you do archery for
Yes.
deer hunting?
I have a bow. I do hunt with it. I haven't here as much as I used to. It's a little warm hunting here.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's Florida. It's warm here most of the time, right?
It is, but I do love being in Florida.
I'm happy where I'm at for sure. So let me ask you this, Joe. So our sponsor of our show is Asentiv. And I know you've done Asentiv's Ignite Your Business, which was formerly the Certified Networker program and the Roomful of Referrals program. What would you say that you were able to take away from Asentiv's programs?
The biggest part is being able to, share your successes. I think that was probably what the one single, if I had to pick one, it would be sharing those successes because people don't know unless you tell them. tooting your own horn, and that was something that I regularly try to still do, even though I'm not necessarily growing my own business, but helping growing the CEP and the partnerships there. So, and just along with that, networking in general is all about relationships and making those connections and realizing that, you might not be the one that is going to give me lots of referrals, but you might know someone that can give me lots of referrals. So, not counting anyone out.
Awesome. Love it. Love it. Any other tips you have for those networkers out there?
Tips on networking. This is, I think it's very important to be genuine. Genuine in when you're making those connections, genuine in conversation, and also being genuine is also part of being real and being present in conversations and in networking. It oftentimes drives me crazy when you're having a conversation with someone and they're looking at their phone, and nowadays it's like even looking at your watch is seems to be acceptable, but it's looking, it's that now has more attention, it's taking your attention, and you're not giving that to the person that you're talking to and you're networking with, who's right there with you. So that would be probably my biggest tip. And it's really just a pet peeve, I think, more than anything else.
I'm all about let's leave the phones alone, y'all. We're here, whether it's in person or on Zoom. Like let's be here and present.
And again, there are going to be circumstances where you may need to be on your phone or checking your phone. The babysitter's, you got a kid sick or something. It's okay if that's the case, and you let people know that that's maybe where you're going to have to be, is as far as splitting your attention, but being present in the situation, in the networking event, I think is one of the biggest tips. I think one of the most important nowadays, anyway.
Gotcha. And now y'all host a number of networking events. How do we find out about those events? What can you tell us about those events?
So all of our events are listed on our calendar, and that's at there you go, the website, OcalaCEP.com. You can go there and look at our calendar. And that's where a lot of times people often wonder, what event should I get connected to? Which one should I attend? And we love to have that conversation with our partners. We love to help you through figuring out how to best utilize the CEP in your business, and which events you should attend and which ones would be beneficial. So we want you to get that return on investment. If you partner with a CEP, get the most out of it. Any networking event, you want to make sure you get the most out of it. So we have everything from our larger, our largest one, the one we're most well known probably, is our business after hours. That's always the third Thursday of the month. Be my guest. Come on, enjoy. Join with us. Tiffanie, you guys are partners of the CEP. They can come be your guest. Let me help you network. Let me introduce you to some people in the Ocala Metro CEP and partners. But then again, we have our big signature morning event is our Exceptional Mornings Breakfast, which last year, early in the year, we were able to have Tiffanie as one of our, you were a presenter for us. Appreciate that. What was it? The 13 networking tips.
13 ways to support local businesses without spending money, I think, maybe.
And that was perfect timing, right at COVID. So
I think it was May. So it was my first speaking engagement back. A very unique speaking engagement, I do have to say.
Very unique. Here and that event we held at the drive-in theater. Everybody was able to stay in their cars, be socially distanced. That was our first one back that you were the presenter for. It was awesome. Now, just last month, July, we had 340 people registered, or 340 people attended that event. So really, it's great to see where that event has come back to. But that's a morning event that starts 8 o'clock and ends at 9. Networking starts at 7:30. But we have people that will typically be in the room till 9:45, still networking, because it is a very good network event to network. And then we have a lot of smaller events as well throughout the week and throughout the months.
Cool. So yeah, you can check out the OcalaCEP.com to get information on that. One last question for you, Joe, and it's a toughie. What's your favorite brew? And this can be beer, this can be liquor, this can be tea, coffee, kombucha, as long as it's brewed.
Well, if it's brewed, I'm going to drink it. I mean, pretty much that's where we can we're safe there. I do love beers. Anything like beers, kombucha, all that stuff. I would have to say my favorite right now is a breve, and that is a latte with cream, and then I put a half a shot of sugar-free caramel and a half a shot of sugar-free vanilla, just to sweeten it a little bit. But I mean, I'll drink it black too, so it doesn't, pretty much either any, you put it in front of me and I'll drink it.
Gotcha. Well, thank you. So what?
Oh, I was gonna include the whiskeys and all that too, but
I'm good with some whiskeys.
Again, if it's brewed, I'm gonna drink it.
Gotcha. All right. Well, thank you so very much, Joe, for being here this week for this episode of Networking at Noon. Go to the Ocala CEP, check him out. And for the rest of you out there, I look forward to seeing you next week for our Networking at Noon. Happy networking, y'all.
See y'all later.